My final week studying abroad in Paris was full of a lot of feelings. You see, it wasn't just my final week in France, it was also my final week of undergrad, and not to be dramatic, but it kind of felt like I was about to be forcibly ejected from a whole reality. Like, I'd fought for this whole semester to find my place and figure out how to improve at the language, and now that the pieces were all finally coming together, it was time to wrap up and leave. This week, I wished more than ever that I had more time to spend in Paris, and, you know, it was kind of a weird feeling to have in conjunction with how done I was. Hey, I just got home from London and I just wanted to check in really quick. I am pretty burnt out. I just wanted to be realistic about this because I planned an irresponsible amount of travel for the amount of work that I have to do. I've had a lot of fun every single weekend, but I think this was like finally the weekend where I guess it really started weighing on me a lot. I have to write a whole 5 to 10 page paper in French on a topic that I vaguely understand, that I've supposedly been understanding throughout the entire semester, but it's in a kind of confusing class. It's a history class in French with French students, and it was a really difficult class to begin with because it was entirely based on lectures from the professor that have no slides, and so it was just me listening to him and writing down notes. I got a very nebulous prompt that I don't really know how to answer. Depending on how long it takes me to figure out how to answer that could also be a wild card, and plus I haven't done any research yet to figure out sources, but honestly it should be fine because it's just a pass no pass class. It just feels really dommage if I don't do a good job on it. Okay, but at the same time I understood that it could be so much worse. I think the professors knew that the American exchange students low-key wouldn't be able to handle the intensity of the exams. So as an auditor of the class, I was excused from having to do the oral exam and the 3-hour written exam that the other French students had to do in exchange for this essay that I probably took 9 to 12 hours on, but got to, research every word on. So I think I can count my blessings, honestly. Part of me doesn't want to see anybody for the next 24 hours. I don't know, maybe even a week. But at the same time, this is my last week and I can't just do that because everybody is going to leave, everything is going to change. As was the case in America, finals in Paris were a difficult time. But there were still pockets of bittersweet happiness as I spent time with my friends and said my goodbyes. Voilà mon chef-d'œuvre. C'est fini et maintenant il faut effacer. À la fin du monde, il reste la tête de petit prince, le renard avec ses bottes jolies, le mouton et le petit chien avec des yeux croustillants. Ok. Oui, c'est bon. Say bye to accent. Where's the pot? Oh, it's there. Alright, bye. Okay, I was so serious too. This guy's not having it. He's kind of cute. This may be my last time here. Ever. Who knows? Hello, Arcos.
Vas-y. Non mais recommence. Ah voilà.
Oh, okay. Comment dire obnoxious?
Ah je connais pas le mot. Attends, je connais pas le traduction.
Obnoxious.
Obnoxious. Ah?
Allez, Adrien.
Pourquoi tu dors? Pourquoi tu dors? Me.
Voilà, cause la dernière fois, I got a shirt and I talked to them about how this was my last seance, and they were so nice and they gave me so many freebies. God, I'm gonna miss Marco's. So this is one of those moments where I realize I'm really lucky to be studying in Paris, because I'm like, wow, this is so pretty. What? I can't go away from my history class. Oh my god. Like your Bailey's hot chocolate. So good. That's a good idea. In all of these, you can probably see that I'm really happy to be hanging out with all these wonderful people who I'm friends with. But underlying all that joy is also this bittersweetness, because I know how ephemeral it is. We all know that things are about to come to an end. Tu sais, je suis nulle en jeux vidéo.
Oui, ça je m'en doute.
Alors tu veux quoi? Que je galère quoi?
Ah oui, non mais complètement, tu fais la maline depuis tout à l'heure.
Merci maître de jeu. Salut. She wants to be in it.
You guys want some squeezed lemon?
I was just saying, I understand that you are going to drink only mineral water with your farewell dinner, correct?
And the thing about this being a study abroad semester is that I know I'm going back to the other side of the world. And I know that this may be the last time that I've seen a lot of people who have been constants in my life during this semester. And so there's nothing to do but enjoy our final moments together and accept that this could be the last time we ever see each other.
On dit allez les bleus. Oui. Ah, ils ont arrêté. C'est chiant. Allez les bleus. Allez les bleus.
Merci. So here I went on to have my final moments as a student, perhaps ever, and I spent them in my room typing furiously on a laptop less than 24 hours before moving out. It is 2:05 a.m. and I think I have just finished my essay. This is my last undergrad essay. Yeah. I have to pack up everything and move tomorrow, so that's gonna be really fun. I literally have to move out of my entire room. I never show this because it's so messy. Fortunately, I don't think I have that many clothes and most of my things are kind of ready. I'm kind of sad to do this to my newspapers, but yeah. Bye. At this point of my life, I was so used to being constantly on the go that I don't think it even hit me that I was actually leaving for good this time. But whether or not I could believe it then, and whether or not I can believe it now, it's still the end of an era. So yeah, this has been a little passion project of mine for about the past year, and I've been really grateful for how it's pushed me to create, reflect, and grow in just so many ways. But as grateful as I am, I'm also really ready for it to be over, if I'm being honest. It's been fun and it's been really rewarding, but at the same time, it's been a process because every time I make one of these, I have to relive all of the conflicting emotions I've had throughout this study abroad experience. And I think it's been good for me, but it's also a lot of work to unpack all of that and then repackage it for the internet. So yeah, I'm glad I had this experience, but Oh my god, I'm so ready to move on to something new. I'm literally editing footage from 8 months ago right now, so it's weird. It feels like I'm kind of stuck in the past in a way. So yeah, this is indeed going to be the last reflective voiceover vlog. However, it's not going to be the last of the study abroad diaries. I still have 2 more videos coming out. One is going to be an interview with my good friend Emily. We're going to talk about our study abroad experiences in Paris in kind of a podcast style. And then I'm going to have a recap of my travels after the program, where I go to Strasbourg and Italy. So just fun things ahead. But yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. I've put a lot of time, effort, and mental sanity into this, so I really appreciate anybody who's watched. I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you later.
I hate that.